Leonardo DiCaprio is arguably the most recognizable actor today. In fact, he's one of a handful of movie stars who still exist in today's complicated, albeit shrinking cinematic world. It was the release of the 1997 classic Titanic when DiCaprio exploded onto the big screen, making him a box office star. But we jump back 30 years for this episode of Before We Knew Them. Right there! Look at that background actor. This kid's got it. I know he does. Rewind the tape. He's already on a frame. We look at a very young Leonardo DiCaprio next. We know at the time in 1997 that Titanic became the biggest box office selling movie ever. It actually held the position for 12 years.
Good night, Rose.
But 2 years before, Leonardo showed his cinematic chops in a dark indie film, The Basketball Diaries, where he played Jim Carroll, who had a heroin addiction so bad that his own mother wouldn't let him in their home.
Hey, Ma? Are you in there, Ma? Ma, is that you?
Yeah.
Ma? Ma? Are you there?
Yeah.
Hi.
And 2 years before that, he went toe-to-toe with Robert De Niro in This Boy's Life.
Only me on this whole earth to straighten you out, and I will do it.
That same year, he also mesmerized us with his performance playing Johnny Depp's younger brother, Arnie Grape. Set in a small Iowa town, the 1993 drama What's Eating Gilbert Grape offers a raw, authentic look at the suffocating pressures of limited opportunity and the complex, often heavy weight of a dysfunctional but deeply bonded family.
Sure thing, Dad.
Will you cut it out?
Okay, Dad. Sure thing, Dad.
That's nice.
Stop it, you guys.
Start.
Dad's dead, Ellen.
Gilbert.
Gilbert?
Shut up!
Dad's dead.
Arnie.
Dad's dead.
Arnie, shh. Arnie.
Dad's dead.
DiCaprio received his first nomination for the Academy Award and Golden Globe Award for Best Actor in a Supporting Role. In fact, iconic film critic Roger Ebert called the film enchanting and felt Leonardo deserved to win the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. I will say, I think DiCaprio was awesome. And I think he did deserve to win. But I will also say, in a way top 1% of rewatchable films,
All right, ladies and gentlemen, listen up. We have a fugitive that's been on the run for 90 minutes.
Tommy Lee Jones, who did win the Oscar in that 66th Academy Awards in 1994. And I'll never forget Tommy Lee Jones, dressed to the nines as you normally are at the Oscars, in his tuxedo. And he's bald because he shaved his head to accurately represent playing Ty Cobb's, because he was in the middle of filming Cobb, a film that would come out that same year, 1994. Definitely captured part of that screen with Harrison Ford in the very rewatchable The Fugitive. Now, things came together quickly for DiCaprio. I personally remember him from television. He played Luke Browser for 23 episodes on the ABC sitcom Growing Pains. He even stood out when introduced with TV heartthrob Mike Seaver, played by Kirk Cameron.
Mr. Seaver, there's a beautiful woman at the door.
Good, perfect. Now, Seaver is the same in both languages, so we'll start with Monsieur Seaver.
No, there really is a beautiful woman at the door.
Okay, just parlez-vous among yourselves.
Growing Pains was what it was, a middling, mid-90s sitcom that stood the test of time for 7 years, and they brought in this young actor, Leonardo DiCaprio, for its final season, trying to keep it on the air, which you do a lot of times. You bring in a unexpected child, adopted child, or one that's homeless, and he lives with you.
I mean, it may take a while before anybody even knows your name.
Hi, Luke. Sasha Sorotsky smiled at me. I can die a happy man.
You kidded with Sasha Sorotsky?
But on this episode of Before We Knew Them, we focused on a credit that was so unnoticeable, it was actually listed as uncredited, when he played Darlene's classmate on one of America's most popular primetime programs, Roseanne, on February 5th, 1991, at the age of 17. Okay, so Leonardo has no lines. In fact, he's blocked by one of the star's heads for much of the scene, Sarah Gilbert's, as you see here. But the odd thing is, Roseanne visits Darlene's home ec class, and there appears to be only one other boy in the classroom. But the class goes on a field trip with Roseanne to the grocery store and the Connor home, but Leonardo and the other boy are nowhere to be found. So maybe that's why it went under the detection of uncredited. But Leonardo, there he is, right there in the classroom on February 5th of 1991 in Roseanne. It's pretty remarkable if you think about it. It's the type of role, if you blink, you miss it. But I think it also shows you how quickly he evolved into a motion picture global star. And you can imagine the patience he must have had to endure being on the set and sitting patiently for his time to come. Always appreciate your efforts if you could like and subscribe. Well, more content and maybe a recommendation, somebody you'd like to see Before We Knew Them.